Yeah, no, Lauren Lennon definitely her career is just like being insanely gorgeous.
Yeah, she can't act for shit. Um,
Hey guys, welcome to Out the Trunk with Jordan and Darius. This is our movie review segment. My name is Jordan. You can find me on all socials at Jordy B Writing.
and I'm Darius. That's D's all up in the area on all socials.
You can also find us on all socials, our podcast at Out the Trunk Pod, on all socials, clean across the board. Today we're going to be reviewing This Christmas. This movie came out in 2007, starring Loretta Devine, Idris Elba, Regina King, Chris Brown, Delroy Lindo, Mekhi Phifer, Sharon Leal, Columbus Short, Laz Alonso, and Lauren London. Yes, the cast is that loaded.
I was gonna ask what the budget was for this, but in 2007, I don't even
It
think
was
Idris
13
had
million.
popped yet. They got all them for 13 M's.
Yeah,
Could you even get Idris for 13 M's today?
fuck no.
Like, you couldn't even get,
You'd have to start a GoFundMe.
yeah, like you could get, you could everybody, but Idris, Chris Brown,
Yeah.
Regina King is not answering your calls.
Oh, hell no.
But you
Everybody
can
else you can get.
Lauren London, I don't know how much her
Going rate
inheritance
is.
was, but she can't act anyway. Anyway, sorry for cutting you off. Let's
That's
get to
crazy. Beautiful gowns. Beautiful
yeah.
gowns. Um, okay, so this Christmas is about the Whitfield family as they reunite in LA for the Christmas holiday. Their first full gathering in 4 years. Their matriarch, Medea, welcomes her six children, each arriving with their own personal drama, secrets, and baggage. As holiday tensions rise, their individual crises, from debt and military AWOL status to infidelity and hidden musical ambitions, threaten to unravel the festive spirit and test the unbreakable bond of family. So I'm going to toss it to you for Act One.
Act one, we're going to call Secrets Beneath the Tree. The six Whitfield siblings and their significant others gather in my dear's house, home for Christmas. Arguments about selling the family business ignite, and the unexpected arrival of the eldest, Quentin, introduces new tension and a lingering resentment toward Madeir's live-in boyfriend. There was a scene early in the movie where Idris Elba's character is running from bad guys, which is called Bad Guy One, Bad Guy Two. And
Yeah, Mo and Dude.
two movie tropes popped out. One, breaking a bottle over someone's head is not
Yes,
easy. You
that
will
is on my bucket list.
but those are breakaway bottles on set. They don't that's not how it happens in
Right,
real
right,
life.
right.
Two, do not jump through a glass window, you will die.
Window. Yeah.
You will die. A piece of glass is going to cut your carotid artery and you're going to bleed out on the floor. Do not you will like one, they don't shatter like that. Like you're going
Right.
to
They always make it seem like it's just so
no.
no pun intended, breakable.
Yeah, like you see this all the times in movies. That will kill you. Don't do that. Does your family do a big Christmas?
Um, a big Christmas, I don't know. It's usually like 15, 16 of us. Um,
Pretty
so
big.
medium size, I guess. So yeah, pretty much. I mean, Christmas is a big thing in our family for sure.
You have
So
to buy
yeah, I'd say
gifts for all those people?
no, God, no, hell no. No, 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 no. We do Secret Santa with my siblings, and then maybe we'll still buy each other something. Obviously, our parents. And then sometimes maybe every once in a while, every other year or so, we'll do like a Secret Santa with the cousins.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
When I used to go home for Christmas, we just did for the kids, like the grown-ups.
Yeah.
There was like four of us. We'd Secret Santa it for the grown-ups, and then everyone just bought for the kids. But hell, the kids are grown now. So
Right.
uh, nothing made man. So that's way off topic. But yes, I went home this weekend, and it made me feel really old. What you got for Act One?
Yeah, same. My youngest cousin did her first college visit a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Why the hell is she on a college campus?" And I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my God, she said it's time for her to go to college." What do I have for Act One? I love jazz and I love Speakeasy, so I love that the movie started out with like a nice jazz score and just like a dope, like dark, moody jazz club. I love going to those. I thought that was a dope way to start a Christmas movie. Um, I also want to say that this movie is a perfect testament of like parent slash black parent logic. Like you can't sing, but you can ride a motorcycle.
Yeah. Um,
You can't have an expensive camera, but you can have a motorcycle.
Add that to
Um,
the list of things don't do in real life. Don't ride motorcycles. One of my really, really good friends is a firefighter and don't ride motorcycles.
Oh, damn.
Right? Don't ride motorcycles, man. It's the helmet technology is great, but
Yeah,
you're still flying 60, 70 miles per hour and it's just
with
you just raw
no,
dog in the air. Like it's like there's no mechanism to keep you from smacking against the concrete.
just raw dogging any surface.
Yeah, like you are the human body is not meant to smack into concrete at 65 miles per hour.
Right.
We didn't evolve for that. So
Yeah, we're not that strong yet.
no, you will spontaneously come. Well, I guess it wouldn't be spontaneous, but
I
you will
think it's
combust.
splatter,
Yeah.
or that, yeah. Um, what was I gonna ask you? Oh, so there's the scene, where everybody's getting to the house and it's the shitty husband who's showing everybody the Escalade with his name on it, which is so tacky. And then you got the sister pulling up with the BMW rental. The first time you watched it, did you think that she had like feelings for him or like a
No.
thing for him?
Yeah, I mean, well, she had a thing for his, displays of wealth. But
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't see that.
Okay.
I
I just
didn't
remember the
see
first time I
that.
thought saw it, I was like, is that sexual tension or does she actually hate him?
Nah, I didn't see that. I just thought it was if you've ever had, showed up to a family gathering, like when everyone's showing up, it's just real warm and fuzzy, and that's kind of how I took it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The movie is a little bloated. There's a subplot for each sibling.
Right.
Um, so we got the oldest has his gambling issues.
Yep.
Regina King's character has her husband cheating.
Hmm.
Lauren London has a sneaky link.
Yep.
Chris Brown, I guess he just sings.
Singing. Yeah.
Oh boy had a white
Columbus
wife.
Short married a white
Uh,
girl
and then
and
what's the
was
sixth one?
AWOL.
Who's it?
I think that was
Was
all of
that?
them.
I
Wait,
thought she had six kids.
three girls, three guys. So it was
Sneaky
Chris,
Link,
Idris, and Columbus. We
cheater.
did those. And
Sneaky
then three
Link,
girls.
cheater, and what's the third one?
Sneaky Link
Lauren
Cheater.
London, Regina King.
Sneaky Link Cheater. Oh, the other sister was just successful and didn't have a man.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Which one would you have cut?
oh, storyline.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if we need to cut. I wasn't
Which
sure.
which
Okay.
subplot would you have cut?
I think I would have. Yeah, I would have cut the successful sisters lack of love life storyline. They could have done without that. They tried to give us some false depth with that whole story about him seeing her in freshman year, and okay, like
Yeah. Whom
plenty of niggas
amongst
saw cute
us?
girls freshman year.
Yeah.
I see cute girls every day.
Yeah. I would have cut that or like
Yeah,
Columbus Shorts military slash white wife. Just felt very 2007.
yeah. So I think I would have kept the dynamic of the white wife. I would have cut the military storyline.
Yeah. But like even that one, it just felt real 2007 that this was like
Mhm.
still some taboo thing. And two, like they made it taboo, but then it was like one scene later, nobody cared. So it's like, why did we even do this?
Right. Yeah. That's
It's
a good point.
like,
Because if they were like, if they had more of an issue with it, it would have made sense for him to be like not ashamed, but
yeah,
to be reticent of it.
yeah.
But they were so nice. It was like, okay, well,
It was
shit.
standard. Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It was like no,
It wasn't like his mom was like, damn, what did I do? Does he
yeah.
not love us? Or, that would have been more interesting layers to peel back if they were going to do that. So yeah, that's not a bad take.
What did you have? Anything else you have for Act One?
Um, Oh yeah. So first of all, that husband obviously he wasn't shit because he was a cheater, but like he just really wasn't shit as a human being. Like flying out on Christmas Eve to
He went to fuck
just
his mistress on Christmas
to
Eve.
on in New York is nuts. Um, you know, I like he was a piece of shit, obviously, but like the most op thing he did to me was like shitting on HBCUs for no reason. He was
Yeah.
just like, so why'd you go to the nigga school with the niggas?
Yeah. I mean, it was almost like Tyler Perry villain, like over
Yeah,
the
it was
top
a
at
little bit
some
like
point.
Mike from Why'd
Yeah.
I Get Married?
which it's like he made his wife drive from Colorado
Right.
to from Atlanta to Colorado solo in a
Um,
snowstorm.
yeah. He wanted her to die.
Ah, he said they gave her like $200. It was like drive across the country.
Yeah, just
He was like, "Here's the pocket change. I'll meet you there."
just here you go. I'll meet you there. You could just buy another plane ticket. Like,
You know, I think
um,
I think he just was not interested in her
no,
well-being.
he just really hated her. He truly hated her from the depths of his soul. Um, no, that husband really wasn't shit, dog. And then also, like, so do you think that he remember he kept trying to push her to sell the dry cleaners and to get the money for whatever investment he was doing? Do you think that was his exit strategy?
I was thinking it just sounded like his money wasn't as long as he was leading on.
Oh,
And
got you.
so that's kind of where I went with it. But it
Mm,
could have been. I don't see like dudes like that aren't ever gonna actually leave. Like they get everything they want right now.
right,
Like
because you
why
have someone
would
who's weak and insecure.
I wouldn't call it weak and insecure. I would simply say that he has his wife at home who takes care of house, and he has his woman in New
Side
York
piece.
that that just is around at his beck and call. So why would he change that up? So
Right. That's true.
um and later on, we'll get to that in the later act, but like he's doing just fine.
Right.
Like all right, man. Act two, unwrapping the truth. During a night out, Baby's hidden talent is revealed. Claude's big secret comes to a head, and Kelly pursues a romantic connection. Back at home, Lisa grows suspicious of her husband's infidelity, while Quentin's past debts catch up to him, creating a dangerous situation. So, Chris Brown's character,
Yeah.
goes to, the club, try a little tenderness. Um, It's believable in 2007 that a crowd full of
Mhm.
club goers would immediately know Try a Little Tenderness and he would get a pop for that.
Yeah.
With music education was what it is today, do you think
Mhm.
a crowd of random people in a club would
Mhm.
know an Otis Redding song today? And do you think he would get a pop with it?
No, because as I ended our what's on our mind segment last week, the grandmothers are in their 30s now.
Yeah.
So no, their classics would be like Confession. Like,
No,
you know what I mean? That would be their like throwback.
but no, I mean, Otis Redding died in the 60s. So even in
Yeah.
2007, like
Right.
I don't think it's that. I think it's headphone culture. Like no one when you're taking a road trip, everyone just has their own
Right.
soundtrack to it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
You
when you're
don't hear
not
any music that
listening.
you would not hear anymore.
Also algorithms, you're not coming across something that isn't already in your sphere. And
Mhm.
so I just thought it was very 2007 that you're still like a song that in 2007 was 40 something years old.
Yeah.
A crowd full of 20 somethings knew it. And it was, I mean, it's a movie, but I believe it in
Yeah.
2007. I do not believe anyone would know that song, Try a Little Tenderness in 2025.
What the problem is there's no like live radio is not a big thing anymore. So, like going to school was when my parents was when I heard certain songs. And if you're going to school with your parents now, they're streaming music. So they're just
Yeah.
streaming what they like. So you're probably not hearing you may not hear that kind of music. It's like that scene from Abbott Elementary where it was like, "What's favorite classic songs of y'all?" And that one kid was like, "A Millie." Like,
Yeah, I mean, look, I get it, but I just think it makes me a little sad that music education is dying.
yeah,
Because most people, I mean, 2025 people would think that was Otis he was getting ready to play.
right,
And
shit, yeah,
It's not, it's the original. But no, a lot of kids would think, oh my God, this Kanye West song is coming.
yeah. I love this album. Watch the
Oh,
Throne.
no, what you got for Act Two, man?
um, yeah, that movie that had '07 written on it because they walk in the club and they're playing a song with that guy on it. Um,
Oh yeah. Which is wild because by 2007, everyone knew what was
Everybody
cracking.
knew. Everybody knew.
Oh, yeah, not our
But I do
finest
that. I'm
moment.
not gonna hold you. That is one of my favorite Jeezy songs, unfortunately.
Um,
So yeah. So the guys, he's talking to his wife. who no one knows is his wife yet,
Yeah.
at the bar. They're talking. There's a guy talking to her. He's like, "Oh no, we're together, whatever." He comes back after, and it's like they're not talking shit, but they're
Yeah.
speaking out of turn. Were they asking for it, or do you think they're just like drunk and stupid?
Sure, they were asking for it, but I almost think that's immaterial. You can't pull a gun on somebody for making you mad. That's not,
Yeah,
that's not, people, that's a common a lot of people don't understand, like, oh, my gun is registered. Oh, I have a concealed carry. Fine.
right,
That's step one. It doesn't give you the right
mhm,
to pull a gun on anyone that pisses you off.
right. That's
You
that's
can't,
not
like, you
that's not how
still
that
have to
works.
identify like a threat on your safety or your
Hmm.
property or something like that. And no, I mean, it could be, you could have paperwork long as that stuff your pockets
The
full.
Constitution, yeah.
If someone hits on your woman and you shoot them in the head, you're still going to jail. It's
Yeah, like
not.
it's like legally carrying a gun is not same as like just being able to shoot people
Yeah, people
willy-nilly.
conflate those. They really do.
Yeah,
They
people
really
they
think
really
that
think
means
like, but I have a permit. It's like, no,
yeah,
dude, you don't have a permit to kill.
you
You're not James
still
Bond.
you still need to practice good, de-escalation tactics, good problem solving skills,
Right.
good conflict resolution.
Critical
Because
thinking.
you just can't shoot people that make you mad because they said something off color about your wife.
Yeah, you can slap them,
But that's the
but you
thing
can't
too.
shoot them.
You got a gun on your waist, you get to smacking people. It's just a matter of time. I would just
Fair.
advise people to if you can, just go home, man. Live to fight. If there's no direct
Yeah.
threat to your safety or your well-being or anyone you
Hmm.
care about, just leave that shit alone. Anyways, Act Two, what you got?
Um, well, I had this scene in Act Two. The scene where Idris Elba was talking to Loretta Devine
Yeah.
about his dad, and she said something I really thought was so accurate, and I feel like we don't talk about enough in society is, well, she said men, but I think some people just in general. But she was like, some men are just too selfish to be married,
Yeah.
and I really love that she said that because first of all, their dad wasn't shit. Like you just leave and just go play music, and like that's it. Like you don't just see your kids anymore. Like
Ironically,
okay.
Delroy Lindo's character in
Crooklyn.
Crooklyn, yeah.
Yeah,
Some men are too selfish to be married. It's me. I'm niggas.
it's me. I'm niggas.
I yeah, I
Yeah,
concur.
I
I
feel
think
like
some
honestly, a
people
lot
in
of
general.
people slash yeah, a lot of people are too selfish to be married, and even more people are too selfish to be parents.
Yeah, I would agree with that assessment. But I do think it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy where people never get married because they never want to have to stop centering themselves in anything. But you don't
That's
really
fair.
learn how to do that until you have to do it. And
Right.
so,
Yeah, being considerate is not uh as easy as we make it seem,
no,
you
it's
know?
not. And it's not going to come natural to you if you never have to do it and you're just floating around
Yeah,
single, no children forever. Like, why would you ever learn those? You never had to flex that muscle. So,
that's a fact. Because like getting a relationship after being single for a long time, it's like going to the gym after
yeah.
not working out in a year. Like you're like it's like being sore as fuck. Like you're
Yeah.
like, wait, how do I do this? What I was
Damn, we
supposed to
got text
oh
every
text you
day.
today?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right. I gotta text you every day. Wait, I gotta call you too?
Yeah.
Like, wait, I should ask you when I'm at the store if you need anything. Like you gotta
Yeah.
forget all those, those
all those
muscles.
all those little considerations every day that you make for someone else.
Yeah.
Like you said, you don't flex those muscles for a while. So,
Um,
what else you got for Act Two?
um, did do you understand why Columbus Short was so weird about his marriage, or did you feel like have you ever been in that situation, or would you how would you have handled his situation with
Uh,
the marriage? Because it basically based on what the family's reaction, we assume that's the first white girl he ever brought home.
yeah,
So
probably.
yeah,
Definitely. Given the family's reaction, I don't know why he was like he would know these people better than anybody, right?
right.
And they didn't care. So,
Yeah, his mom was super sweet when the bookies came home. She was like, "Oh, you're staying with us. If you're friends with him, you're gonna stay at this house."
you know, um, I understand. Given I don't know the age. I mean, I would understand why you'd be hesitant to just pop up married with anybody.
Well,
Like
yeah,
like just we haven't met this person. Was there a wedding? I weren't invited. I
right.
would be more afraid of just throwing that miles. Like we don't go together. We're not like
Yeah,
we're full blown
man
married.
and wife. Yeah.
And that would be I would be more concerned about that than the fact that it was a white woman.
Mhm.
I understand, but given his family's reaction, I think he was a bit over the top in his concern. What
Mhm.
about you?
Yeah, I think I mean I get the hesitation there for sure. Um but like you said, like with his family in particular, I didn't get it. You know. Um if they were more conservative or traditional, like I'd have understood. I wonder if maybe the underlying theme was because her parents didn't accept him, that he thought his parents wouldn't accept her. I wonder if that was if that was what his thinking.
Yeah.
Also I did like that they added that in there because it would have been fake to just act like that's not a thing, you
Yeah.
know. So they couldn't ignore that reality there. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I definitely wouldn't get married without telling my family. That's not. I wouldn't even want to think about that conversation.
Uh, Big wedding, or you want to elope?
Um,
You 100% want a big wedding. Who are we kidding? Who are we kidding?
yeah, we're going to fuck up.
Yeah, I bet.
I will say it now, like it, because I think to me the ideal wedding would be where both families are actually intermingling and it's
Yeah.
actually a family. Um, Now if the families like didn't get along or if I didn't like her family or something, something like that, maybe I would maybe modify the size of the wedding based on that.
I
But
mean,
ideally,
what kind of beef could it be where y'all acting a fool at a wedding? Like
that's true. That's
not get
true.
along. Okay, cool. Yeah,
That's
I
true.
mean,
Because
we're
I wouldn't
not.
marry. I wouldn't put myself in that situation anyway. So
I'm not. If I love somebody and I want to marry somebody, I wouldn't let any not like it.
no, for sure. 100%.
If
That's
you
what I'm
go act
saying.
a
Yeah.
fool, you're just not coming. But I don't know
Right.
why anyone like how much like how little decorum do you have to pop off at somebody
Yeah.
else's wedding? Like you can't put this shit, you can't leave that shit at the door at a wedding
Right. For a day.
for one
For
day.
5 hours, 6 hours,
Like
whatever.
really, like I just I don't understand how people are they lack that
That
like have
selfish.
no self-control,
Yeah.
Uh so Mr. Joe, Ma Dukes is dating. Mr.
Yeah.
Joe is Delroy Lindo's character. The kids kind of knew, but didn't really, whatever. I
Right.
guess the dad was they were divorced or was he dead?
They were divorced.
Okay. So um how would you feel about that? Mom's back outside.
Hmm.
Mr. Joe pulls up. Hello, Jordan.
Hmm.
You like poker? You play
Do I
video
like poker?
games? Um,
Uh, Man, I don't know. That would be weird. I mean, I know it's gonna happen, but I don't know. I think I would just be more concerned just about figuring out like what kind of guy he is. Like,
yeah.
is he good to my mother? Is he good for my mother? That sort of thing. I'm pretty good at reading people, so I would, I wouldn't be overjoyed to meet the person. Probably, maybe not. I don't know, depending on how soon and shit. Anything can happen. But um, I would just be. I mean, I wouldn't handle it the way Quentin did. Like he was like overly aggressive with it. Like he was just.
For
It's
the
like,
movie,
dude.
though.
Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah. So I mean, I know it's a reality. I mean, I'm okay with. I mean, I'm aware of that and okay with that. I want both my parents to be happy and have love and companionship and stuff. So, uh, I'd like to think I'd take it pretty well.
Yeah.
Um, Now if he was trying to like do too much or you know, that would be one thing.
It's different because y'all all grown. Like it's not like he's gonna
Right.
try to take you to the park. Like
Correct. Yeah. So right. It almost be like a coworker or something
yeah.
at that point. It's not like we're gonna have some close bond or
You want to head out to
So
the jazz club and shake a
right.
leg?
Yeah. Those days are over. So it really wouldn't matter. But you know what I'm saying? As long as my mom's good, then I'm good. That's kind of how I've always approached that. Um, meet certain parents, friends. You maybe you didn't like them, maybe you didn't, but if they're good to your parents, you were cool with them. If not, then fuck them. That's kind of how I approach it.
At a certain point, you just gotta accept that you trust someone's judgment, and
Yeah,
it may not be for you to understand. So,
that's true.
um, I think a
Yeah,
lot of adult children, when their parents get back outside, they act like, the person has to date them too, and it's like, no, not really. Like,
right.
I tell my boy, like, your mom's 60 something years old, man. Like, she got grandchildren. It's like,
Right.
yeah, you just have to trust her judgment at some point.
Yeah,
As
that's
long
true.
as the dude ain't 30 years younger than her, trying to collect a life insurance check, like,
Correct. Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
it's if the dude is age appropriate, and it's Deacon so and so, and they met down at the church house and they go to bingo hall together. You just got to live with that.
Yeah.
So
As long as he has his shit together and, is treating her right, then, there's nothing more for me to say, like, in terms to her about it. What I'm gonna tell her, like, don't see him.
yeah, I don't like
Uh,
him. What else you got for Act
um,
Two, man?
I will say I did, um, always strongly relate to Quentin a lot whenever I watched the movie, just in terms of like when you were, obviously my parents got divorced when I was an adult, but I was a child when they were together, so you see things, and um, even though I knew that there was a better, their best lives were probably not with each other in that capacity anymore. It was still hard to accept. Like that doesn't make the loss or the grief any less significant. And it took me a long time as a child and a young adult to accept that reality, even when I knew that it wasn't good,
Yeah,
or was different. And so like I totally get the fact like she everybody in the movie was like, why is he so hung up? Why can't he let it go? And it's like I get it because he was a grown man, but you still have uh those childlike ideologies and attachments obviously to your family, and it's a natural thing to want your family to be together,
yeah.
and when you grow up with people you kind of realize maybe we're not meant to be together forever. That's a painful thing. And I remember I was talking to somebody years ago about this, and they kind of said, um, the first the first joy or love that a child should experience is the love their parents have for each other.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit. Because you don't think about it like that. You think it's supposed to be the love they have for you, but you know the love they have for you, but you see the love they have for each other. And so that's kind of what everybody's first model is ideally supposed to be. So I always, understood why he had such a hard time getting over that hump.
Yeah.
Which we'll get that through with that, but I'm glad that they addressed that because they could have made it like some off-screen realization, and that just wouldn't have been. I think that's what makes this movie different from other Christmas movies.
I concur. Didn't necessarily agree with everything Quentin did.
Right,
And
for
he was a
sure.
little too grown. But yeah, I could understand why it would be a transition. Speaking of
Yeah.
transitions, Act Three, The Reckoning and Reunion. Quentin receives unexpected help regarding his debt. Lisa confronts her husband in a dramatic fashion. The siblings rally together to deal with Claude's consequences. Baby finally takes a stand on his future, leading to a climax where the family confronts their secrets and finds a way to move forward via a Soul Train line because had to end on all the
A
cliches. This act gets off the rails a bit here. This is
little
where
bit, yeah, a
you
little
feel the
bit.
bloat of all six storylines having to,
Hmm.
be
Resolve
landing here.
themselves. Yeah.
Uh, the baby oil scene,
Well,
the
that's classic.
spanking. I was gonna say earlier that I know she's not leaving him because you don't do all that when you're leaving. So he's a couple baby pleases away from being right back in there. But yeah, this act got a little bit off the rails for me.
Yeah.
We had the solo of the movie title to end this movie. Then we got the Soul Train line. I was like, all right,
Which, by the way, is not even, it's a Christmas song, obviously, but it's not even a church Christmas song.
no. Um,
Um,
the Soul Train line. I was like, all right, man, all right.
well, that was
But
the actual actors. That wasn't the second one at the end of the movie. That was the actors. That wasn't that was almost like a blooper reel, pretty much.
I got you. Doesn't make it any less corny. Act three,
I
what you
feel you.
got, man?
Well, speaking of that line, the Soul Train line, that was the first time I realized that Idris Elba was British. I did not know for like a long time that he was British.
Um, so if you watch The Wire, his accent slips a lot in there because
Yeah,
he's a newer actor. And he's trying to do a Baltimore accent, and
right. Which is one
that's
of the more
kind
unique accents you'll ever hear.
and he does a good job, but it slips here and there. And also, like,
Yeah.
The Wire was a low budget affair. They weren't doing
I'm about to say,
reshoots.
yeah, them
So,
cameras were not great.
right. So, no, man, British people, they be doing American accents really well. I didn't know old boy from Get Out was British until
Oh yeah, Daniel Kaluuya, yeah.
yeah, until he spoke. It's a couple other British people. A lot of
Uh,
the Game of Thrones people were British, and you wouldn't really pick it up. So, you know.
yeah. Who else was it? Like a lot like Christian Bale, a lot of people didn't know he was British for a long time. Um, what was I gonna say? Uh, really nice church,
Yeah.
great cathedral look. Love when movies have a good, background scene. Did you notice the white guy who was definitely like was lip syncing
No, I did not
in the
notice that.
choir?
I did
Go
not
back and
notice
watch
that.
it. There's a point where he's just like has his mouth open and is just like zoned all the way out.
I've been there. Those songs get long and they get
They do get
repetitive.
long.
And I'll never forget, man, when Christmas fell on a Sunday, the Christmas day,
Oh, you had to
and
go.
yeah, we had to still go. We would never miss
Damn.
church on Sunday, and they preached like it was any other day, and it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. No kids had open prep. Everyone was just over it. But nah, man, whatever happens on Sunday happens after church, even if it's Christmas.
Damn, that sucks. That was one thing my parents like we never went to church on Christmas ever.
Yeah.
We never had to do that, thank God. We yeah, it wouldn't have went well. What was I gonna ask you? Oh yeah, so the scene where Chris Brown's talking to Loretta Devine and he's like basically just reading her, not reading her foot. He's basically just telling her about herself
Yeah.
and letting her know kind of yo, like you holding yourself back for us, and it's causing you to resent half of us. So you should just live your life. Really glad someone told her that. It's always funny when it's like the youngest kid because they always say the youngest kid like doesn't give a fuck. So I think the movie was pretty accurate with that scene.
The youngest usually has the most clarity though, because
Yeah,
they got to see their parents as like the final form the whole time. And that's why Quinn was all like hung up on her dating because he was the oldest. And
yeah,
so I mean that actually follows the hierarchical chart. The youngest is usually the least emotional about the parents because by the time you have your last one, you kind of checked out of this
it's
parenting
yeah.
thing.
I'm about to say yes. It's
Oh, you're eating dirt? Was there any bugs in that dirt? All right, well, just don't swallow the dirt. Like,
right.
we're not trying to go to the emergency room tonight.
Yeah,
But your first kid, you're like watching them take every crawl step, and so it's just different. So it makes sense. Anything else you have for Act Three?
yeah. So I mean, obviously you're the youngest of your siblings. Did you have a similar experience, or did you feel not closely related, but did you identify most with Chris Brown's character, or um, uh, as opposed to like Idris or Columbus Shorts?
I didn't really identify with any of these characters. I mean, I guess Quinn, the one that barely comes around. Like
Yeah,
my niece once sent me a meme, and it was like, when you get older, you'll understand the cousin that rarely ever comes around. It like only comes
yeah.
around for big events. And she was like, "These people are crazy, Uncle Darius." It's like, I told you I don't be around the people. People are fucking nuts. She was like, I've never felt I've never felt a meme more than this. Like when you get older, you'll understand the
Yeah.
cousin, auntie, the uncle, or whatever that barely comes around. So I don't. I a little bit of Quentin, a little bit of Chris Brown's character. I'm not,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. I didn't really see myself in any of these characters, but if I guess a hybrid of the
Mhm.
Idris and Chris Brown, which sounds absolutely absurd for me to say out loud. I'm a hybrid of Idris Elba and Chris Brown. Yeah.
You say
I don't
I have
really see
confidence.
myself in any individual when I'm just a hybrid of those
Yeah,
two.
yeah, you know.
What can you do? What else you got for Act Three, man?
Um, I mean, I think that's pretty much all I got for Act Three. Which sister would you date?
Looks alone, it's going to be Lauren London. Temperament,
Hmm. Yeah, like personality wise.
the one I forget who played her.
Uh, the
Sharon Leal.
successful, yeah,
Yeah,
Sharon
yeah, it
Leal,
would be
yeah.
Sharon Leal. Ooh, I would say both looks and temperament would probably be Sharon Leal.
Mm.
I always had a little thing for her. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
So I'll throw those two questions back to you. Which character you identify with and which sister would you date?
Character I most identify with. Yeah, Quentin for sure. Um, his dynamic with his mother, uh, I can very strongly relate to. Um, and the sisters, man, I love Regina King, man. Uh, she's just so talented. Obviously, like dumb gorgeous. But temperament, I would say Lauren London. She's kind of more my vibe. I like chill people.
Fair enough. What do you rate it?
Um, this is a black classic. Um, always enjoy watching it. So I'm gonna give it 3 stars.
3 stars for me. I love Christmas movies, man.
Me
I
too.
love Christmas family movies.
Yeah.
Just they're all the same plot. Oh, but everybody flies in to mama's house, open
Yeah.
presents, chaos ensues.
Right.
At the end we do a Soul Train line. So I'm gonna go with 3.5 stars for this one.
Okay.
Um, all right. Thanks for listening. My name is Darius. That's D's all up in your area on all socials.
And I'm Jordan. That's Jordan B. Writing on all socials.
Please rate, like, subscribe. We are Out the Trunk Pod on all socials. That is Out the Trunk Pod on all socials.
For any ongoing movie recommendations, feel free to reach out to us via outthetrunkpod@gmail.com. That's outthetrunkpod@gmail.com. Thanks for coming to the movies with us. We'll be back next week reviewing The Preacher's Wife. Sorry, I had to grab this real quick, guys. That's a
All right, y'all.
wrap.